one, and action. What up, guys? Trevor of the Ice Mask Gang here, and welcome to Game 3 of the National League Championship Series with the Ice Mask Gang. Welcome to Game 3, everybody. Cardinals versus Braves. In the Busch Stadium. NLCS Game 3.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I
Cardinals
think
just creamed the Braves, the Braves in the first
elimination game,
2 games.
It does sort of feel like a must-win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
Fighters have already gone around. All the Famers are at Busch. They're ready for Game 3 of the NLCS.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch.
Here's public address announcer John Hewlett.
And now, your 2018 St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3.
Fulton Witts versus Jack Flaherty.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity.
Including your NCRT Freeman, Marquez, Camargo, Suzuki, Alvis, Swanson, and Fulton Witts as the pitcher batting ninth.
Crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't,
Jack Flaherty's on the mound for the Cardinals. He has one start, 1-0 record, no ERA, 17 pitch, 4 hits,
what do we need to know here,
.57 ERA, and he has 9 strikeouts.
This last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively.
Carpenter, DeYoung, Long, and Adams along the infield. Ozuna, Bader, and Martinez in the outfield. And Molina is behind the plate.
Ability to control a pitching staff down the opposition's running game.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, left fielder, number 13.
First pitch for Flaherty.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here
strike
tonight.
one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Hit on the ground out to short.
DeYoung
DeYoung gathers it in, and there's
one
one
away
gone to begin the evening.
In the second spot center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
It's
Standing
Inciarte
in,
now.
Ender
Going
Inciarte.
batting $1.94.
First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter charging in on it, and there are two away now.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
There's Freeman now. Looks like my rabbit came to join us. Hey, Louie. Good buddy.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
Not
Yeah,
a bad
strike one
take
for
there on
Flattery.
that first pitch.
Pitch number
Not a
5 is
real
strike.
good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your
Good
cap.
boy.
2 out, nobody on. And he
Strike
gets
2.
him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Count
Fouled off.
remains at 0-2.
0-2 still the count.
Another 0-2 coming. And it's
Fouled
fouled
off.
away. Here comes another 0-2. Got him.
Struck him out.
The fastball by him to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting
That's
lineup
Mike
for the
Schilt.
Redbirds.
Mike
What's
Matheny
the
got fired
key
back
for
in
a
June.
home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, I
Matthew goes
noticed
Carpenter,
team can swing the
Martinez,
bat.
Adams, Ozuna, DeYoung,
But one thing
Molina,
I'm
Wong,
focused
Bader, and
on, I
Flattery.
think
He's a
huge
pitcher
key
batting
for
ninth.
this team is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases.
Mike
Just being
Foltowicz
aggressive on the
gets 2
base
starts,
pass,
1-0
putting the
record,
defense on their
2.84
heels,
ERA,
taking the extra base.
12.2 innings
Maybe that's
pitched,
send from
14
first to
hits,
home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
1.18 whip, 1 walks, and 11 strikeouts. Good buddy.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves.
Camaro,
He plays
Swanson,
one of the
Alvarez, and
most
Freeman on the
reliable
infield.
first
Could
basemen
Jr.
in the
and
game.
CRT
Makes
must
the
kick it to the
routine
outfield.
play.
Suzuki
Not
is
only
behind the
that,
plate.
he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Here's Carp as he digs in. He's 4 for 10 during this NLCS with 3 home runs.
Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly
Carpenter
here,
hits it
this
right
is
into
on
the
the
shift.
ground to the right side.
1 away.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Now I'll bring in Cafe Jr.
At the plate, Jose Martinez, his career line with Foltynewicz. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with
The
the first
pitch
pitch.
to
Here it
Cafe
comes.
Jr.
Line drive to
Cafe
center
hits
field.
it in center
And
for a
that's into the
single.
outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of it.
Now I'll bring up Big City.
Here's Matt Adams now. Big swing,
Adams hits it a ton.
To right field
and that's foul.
And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul.
Matt
so
Adams
missed
is
opportunity
3 or 4,
there.
2 home runs, 6
Man
RBIs, and 1 stolen base.
Following the one-out single. A swing.
Adams hits it a ton again.
And
it's foul again.
Had the home run distance. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And
Adams strikes out.
Swinging, 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there
leading
as
the
well.
Astros 3-1.
Here's
Damn,
Marcell
Cleveland.
Ozuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte
That's
will get
3
there,
away.
and he puts it away to retire the side. Cards leave 1. We are still
1931,
scoreless.
1934, 1942, 1944, 1946, 1964, 1967, 1982, 2006, and 2011. Those are all the Cardinals World Series rings so far. Suck it, Cubbies!
Hitting out for the Braves, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
There's Markakis now. Gets Cardinals rookie Flattery.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second
That's
inning.
a base hit for the Braves.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Cornell.
Digging in, Johan Camargo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up.
Adams is there.
Adams
One away.
is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, catcher, Curtis.
Now in the box,
Suzuki,
Kurt Suzuki. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Rounded down the third baseline. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Ground ball left side. Carpenter has it to second
wall,
for 1.
to Adams.
On to first as they
Double
get
play.
the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote.
DeYoung,
More on MLB
Molina,
Network
Wong.
right after this.
Here's Paulino. He's 5 for 8 with 4 home runs and 7 RBIs in this NLCS.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line,
DeYoung,
drive.
that
That's
one's going to get in the
trouble.
hole and head to the wall. DeYoung
He's
will head
around
for 2,
first,
maybe
heading for
3.
2. And he's going to
He's
get
going to
to
hold it
second
2
now with
with a
nobody
leadoff
out.
double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Now here's
Next to
Cardinals
bat for
captain
St. Louis,
Yadier
And he'll
Molina.
hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch to Yachty.
Here's the first pitch to him. Softly
Yachty
hit
hits
here
it
to the left
in
side. That's in there.
left
Base
field.
hit.
Runners on the corners
And
now.
they'll get it in quickly. It's
For
first
Colton
and
Wong.
third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll.
Here's
Leadoff
Colton
double, now a
Wong now.
base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have
Austin is now on line.
And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it
And
down.
successful.
They
1-0
get the out
St.
at
Louis.
first, but the
And
run will
sacrifice
score
bunt
on
by
the
Colton
suicide
Wong.
squeeze. And in the days of 3-run homers in 9 to 8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Why'd you freeze him?
Jack Flaherty, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. Swinging a soft liner.
Flaherty is
No
gone, but the
there
Cardinals
first
get
as he
1
flags
run.
This one down to end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight.
There was a Cardinal Nation
More
right
baseball
there.
on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
The bat boy just standing there doing nothing? It's like, dude, what do I do?
Down the third
Foul
baseline.
ball.
But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking
Struck him
up around
out.
the letters.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
Here's Swanson at the bat for the Braves versus Jack Flaherty.
And he
Struck him
as well.
out.
So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch from pitcher versus
Standing in
pitcher.
now, Mike Foltynewicz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the
the ball
first
1.
ball they've taken all night. Do
Pitch
it
number
again, I dare
25
ya.
from Flaherty.
Popped him up. Adams is
Big
under it,
City is there.
and that retires the
That will
side.
be an 8.
Down in order go the Braves. It remains
Carpenter,
1-0.
Martinez, Adams.
Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning.
And I'm Trevor of the Ice Mask Gang. Welcome to the Ice Mask Gang Show. Cardinals baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing by Carpenter, and this
Carpenter
is out
hits
to
it
deep
deep.
right. Nearly a big fly to
foul.
start the inning. Instead of foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit. Play more gap to gap.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is
wall?
Inciarte.
Carpenter's
on
gone.
the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Here comes Jose Martinez now.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Line to the right side.
And that one
He's
is
high
caught
as he makes the catch. Well
by
done.
Freddie Freeman.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
Here's
Digging
Big
in for
City
his
now, who
second
struck out
at-bat,
back in the
Matt
first.
Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated,
And
here's
hit
a
the right
ground
to the
ball
shit.
now to the right side.
Shift.
He'll whip this
Sorry.
one first in time, and that ends the inning. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches.
And there we
But
are, the
they're
Cardinals
on
World
top
Series Championships
1-0.
once again, showing it off, all 11 of them.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Pitch from Flattery,
He's
number
ready. Here's
26.
the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
2-2.
Count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out
Here's
in
pitch
his
number
only trip to the
32
plate so far.
from number 32.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Fastball,
Struck him
strike
out.
3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And
Struck him out.
Swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from game 3.
Head to the bottom of the
after
4th.
this.
1-0 St. Louis.
Now
Here's
the
Ozuna.
Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. He dives.
What a
Did he
play
catch
right
that?
there.
He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra
Now
base
bring
hit
up
off the
Pauly
bat,
D.
but a terrific diving catch in left
Double it
center
a
field.
run. So far today.
First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way.
Two away.
Marquez is there. 2 down.
The catcher,
Here's
The
Yachty.
catcher, Yadier Molina, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That gets down.
Yachty's on
and the
base for the
inning
Cardinals.
continues.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize.
And we'll have to leave it there.
There, we'll end the inning. Head to the 5th.
We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Braves nothing.
Leading off for Atlanta, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Just got a piece to the right side. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Drive deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez racing back.
Off the wall.
He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. The relay throw. But he is in there
Safe
with a
there at
triple.
third.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
Kurt Suzuki is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Strike 2.
Sliders in for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something
Struck him
elevated.
out.
I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect.
2 outs
But if
there.
anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Kurt Suzuki becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Jr.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
0-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this
Fouled
guy out
off.
of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean,
Because
they're
pitch
1
number
strike away
50.
from being shut out through 5.
Fouled
Fouled
away. The 0-2 once more. Pulled toward right center field. Bader sprinting
Bader on the
after it.
move.
He's got
Make
it.
the catch.
As the tying run is left on base. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail this one 1-0.
The bottom of the 5th.
And that'll bring up the former.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Get Weaver switching and tossing.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get
He's on
down
base,
for a
it
base
seems.
hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Jack Flaherty. He's running.
Flaherty with
now
the
a
bunt.
bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Work.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Catch made out there in center
They will
field as
tag
the
up.
runner will tag from second. And the tag's
And he's
there.
out.
He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like
Done
that,
it.
the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 5 innings. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Martinez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The pitcher, number 20.
Ready now, Mike. First offering on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes.
And that's 3 outs.
These hitters swing the bat.
Martinez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1.
It's Jose Martinez now.
Leading off for St. Louis, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Sure.
Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Okay. Here's Adams now.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it.
But he's gone.
1 down.
Here's Marcell Ozuna now.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing,
Ozuna.
and he sends the ball high in the air into left field.
Deep left field. Goodbye. 3-0 St. Louis. Home run, Marcell Ozuna.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of this series. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Jared O'Day's warming up in the
So
bullpen
that
for the
brings in the
Braves.
power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Swing
Paulie
and a
D hits it
drive.
deep in the right
This
field.
one's deep to right. Gone.
4-0 St. Louis.
Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Back-to-back home runs.
It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. His 5th so far in this series. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound.
Here comes the Braves
and
to the
he's looking to the
bullpen.
bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Julio Teheran, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take
2
over
games,
on the mound.
18.9 ERA, 3.1 innings pitched with no strikeouts. And he'll face Yadier Molina.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. And he puts it
Yadi
on the
up the
ground
middle
to
for a
second.
single.
That's through another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Now. Cardinals second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And he turns on one, sending it high
Wong
and deep
drive
to right.
in the right.
Gone!
6-0 St. Louis. Wong ball for Colton Wong. 6-0 St. Louis on a 2-run home run.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His third home run of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Here's Harrison Bader now.
On anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
Here's Carson Kelly in the bat
laid down
for the Cardinals pitcher.
In his last plate appearance.
He gets that bat here.
Towards second.
Kelly up the middle for a single.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Carp now. Looks like to go in. He's over first. Go ahead and bring in Jerko.
So digging in now, Matt Carpenter. He was a double play
Here's
victim
Jed
last
Jerko
time
now.
around.
Jerko.
Sliced hard on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece.
Also bring in O'Neal, I guess.
Piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball. Stay
Tyler
square
O'Neal.
as long as possible.
Number 41 in the hit to Jose Martinez.
Line toward
O'Neal.
the left center. And that's in there. Big
And here
hit.
comes Carson Kelly. He will score, making it 7-0 St. Louis.
As the lead swells to 7-0.
O'Neal comes through for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Into the box now, Matt Adams.
Adams hits it a ton. Deep right field.
High and deep. And
gone.
And I mean
10-0 St. Louis. Big city bomb. 10-0 St. Louis. There's Ozuna now.
In now, Marcell Ozuna.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch.
Ozuna
Fastball down in a way that he went.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Number 41 will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 41.
Luke Weaver is on
Weaver's
the pitch
into
from
the game now
to start inning number 7.
Weaver.
He's been in 3 games, has 5 strikeouts, pitched 3 innings.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He leads off this half inning.
Leading off for Atlanta, center fielder number 11.
Get North up and going as well. First pitch
First
from Luke
delivery
Weaver.
to him on the way. high fastball is in there.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Lifted down the line in left.
On the run.
And he will get
the
there
catch.
to make the running
Went
catch
away.
as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging
It's
in once
Freeman
again,
now.
Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive.
Two.
I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something
Fouled off.
without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The next 0-2. Fouled off.
Here's pitch number 7 from number 7.
Now another 0-2.
And it's fouled up. Adams will on the run.
Ground.
He'll make
2
the
down.
catch.
That's
Cool it.
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. On a big
Strike
swing
2
there
from
for
Weaver.
Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike
Here's
2.
pitch number 10 now from the Cardinals reliever.
And he
Struck
tried to
him
hold up
out.
in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Darren O'Day comes
Here's
on to
O'Day
pitch
in
now,
the
hoping for better
game for the
results
Braves.
than
He
the
has
other
pitched
arms
a
that they've run out there in this
23.14
one.
ERA, 2.1 innings pitched with no strikeouts. Here's
So
Paulie
that
D
brings
now.
in the power hit.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is
Here's
a home
Paulie
run.
Young now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on
Paulie
the
D
ground
up the
out
middle.
to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Here's Yachty now.
Riding in once again, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yachty, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Line toward
And
right
Yachty's
center.
on base for the
And
Cardinals.
Molina's aboard a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside
Here's
half of the
Colton
baseball,
Wong
that's
now.
exactly what happened right
10-0
there.
St. Louis
And when
is
we
the score
say
as
the
we're here
inside
in the
half of the
7th.
baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat
Molina will head
or
for
the
third
hands
now.
to that spot.
Long will hold at
and
second.
carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Runners on second and
he is
third
in
now
there.
for St. Louis.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that
Here's
one.
Harrison
He put
Bader
the
now.
ball
He's
down
1
in
for
the
3 with a
zone
single in the
where he
fifth.
wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Line drive to center field.
And here comes Yachty to score. Here comes Colton Wong. Bader will head for 3.
Now 2 runs have scored.
Bader will head for home. Remember,
And a
inside the
relay to
Parker.
plate. And
Inside the park home run, Harrison Bader.
With the inside the park
13-0
home run as he
St.
catches
Louis.
his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's Greg Garcia now
Here as he'll hit for
in the
pitcher.
pinch hit.
Greg Garcia.
And this is popped up back behind second. Swanson ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Third baseman number 3, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed
Settling
Jerko
in
now.
Jed Jerko. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry.
Left field,
and
goodbye. 40-0 St. Louis.
It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues.
Here's Tyler O'Neill now.
Now batting, number 41.
Standing in now, number 41. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's
O'Neill
a base
into
hit.
right field for a single.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes.
Here's Adams now.
He had to know that pitch was coming.
Here's Matt Adams now. And he swings
Adams
here and
hits it a
sends one
ton.
in the air, deep
Deep
down the
right
field line.
field. Foul ball.
And it's a foul ball. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off with a strike now.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up.
St. Louis.
Cards lead it 14-0. Jordan Hicks
Hicks
been
is in the
summoned
game
from
for the
the
Cardinals
bullpen, and
now.
she'll do so to start
Pitched
the
in 3
8th.
games, 2.2 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts for Jordan Hicks.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Sent on the ground out to second.
Wong.
Throw on to first in
Adams.
time, so the leadoff
One
man is
away.
set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Atlanta.
Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home-standing
There's
9 have
Suzuki
outplayed
now.
their guests in every facet of the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hicks stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
99 on the gun
That's
from
taken.
Hicks.
Now it's 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wong has a play.
Wong is there.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence.
Struck him out.
We'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Now the skipper's on his way out,
and the
toward
Braves
the
are going to
home
make a
plate
double
area, and I
switch
believe
here.
that means we're going to have a double switch here. Arodys Vizcaíno.
Vizcaíno's in the game for the
and
Braves. He has
into the
pitched
7th
6
spot
games,
in the lineup
6.23
following
ERA,
the double
4.1
switch.
innings,
Charlie
3 strikeouts.
Culberson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on
Here's
the double
Paul
switch.
DeYoung.
Digging in to try it again. Paul DeYoung. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way.
Paulie D hits
right
it deep.
Markakis on the run.
Right center. Ground rule double into the Cardinals
and it
bullpen.
bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's Yachty now.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Pulled high in the air
Yachty.
out to left field.
Left.
Acuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Young will tag up and have the
And
third.
a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Here's Wong now.
So striding forward now, Colton Wong. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. The runner's breaking for home.
The bunt.
And they roll the
Wong.
dice with the
Oh,
squeeze,
the
and he
out
gets
score.
it down. So they get the out at first,
Sacrifice
but the
works,
run
15-0
will score
St.
on the
Louis.
suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets
Here's
him a
Bader
run.
now.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
Bader
As
hits it
he'll swing
deep.
and lift a fly ball to right center. Inciarte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the 9th now in Game 3. St. Louis is out in front, 15-0. The Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our broadcast on MLB Network. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Struck him out. 98 on the gun from Hicks.
First out here in the 9th.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Charlie Culberson, as he'll
Culberson
get his
now
first
in the
opportunity
bat.
in this one.
He'll face Jordan Hicks.
First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Played on the
Wong is
backhand.
there.
On to first.
To
And
Adams.
that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he rips it on the ground
Wong.
to second. Wong is there.
To Adams.
First
And the Cardinals
will be
take
in
game
time
3.
Toward the final out, and the Cardinals will look to finish off the sweep in front of the home faithful tomorrow night. They go up 3-0 here in the series as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
one more look at the final line
Both the ones
score
the
there
losing
to see
pitcher.
the great
Jack
pitching
Quadri is the winner.
performance that led his
Top
guys
hitter
to the
Johan
victory.
Camargo for the Braves. Top hitter Paul DeYoung for the Cardinals. Paul DeYoung is the player of the game with 5 at-bats, 3 hits, 2 doubles, a home run, and an RBI.
He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(15-0) the final in this one. St. Louis take a commanding 3-0 series lead. Jack Flaherty gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
This is Trevor the Ice Mask Gang, and I'm signing out. As always, stay frosty, my dudes.